I made an afternoon coffee. I feel like an afternoon coffee is even better than a morning coffee. I don't know what it is. It's like grabbing an afternoon coffee, I don't know. It's like a nice little pick-me-up, you know what I mean? I love it. Anyway, I'm about to make some pancakes inspired by the pancakes we ate in Hawaii. I'm gonna make coconut, mac nut, pineapple pancakes. I'm gonna share it with you guys. We've made them a couple times since being back, but today I'm actually gonna try to do my coconut whipped cream from scratch. I've been using this one from Trader Joe's, this one, which is actually really good. So if you're in a pinch, this does the job, but I'm gonna try to make it from scratch and see what we come up with, see if it's any good. But I'm going to be making my pancakes on my Always pan from Our Place. They sent over a fresh new pan for me and I'm super excited about it. Our pan that we've had for a while, we actually have it in this color. We use this pan every single day. We are huge fans of Our Place products. Thank you so much, Our Place, for partnering with us on this portion of today's video. They're amazing, you guys, like truly, honestly, amazing products. Now, one of my favorite things about the Always pan is obviously the aesthetics. You guys know the aesthetics of my home is important to me. I love a beautiful home, whether it's inside the cabinets in my kitchen or out on my countertops, or I mean on my stovetop. This pan is gorgeous. It really truly is gorgeous and I love it. Now, aside from it being beautiful, it's an amazing product. It's non-stick, non-toxic. It's super lightweight, which is really nice when you're cooking and kind of going from, you know, the stove to the sink to like pour things out. It's super lightweight. It's beautiful. It's designed to replace a ton of different cookware in your kitchen. And if you live in an apartment like me, that's super important. I love this product. It's incredible. And right now they are having their spring sale where everything on their site is on sale. So I'm gonna have that linked down below for you guys to check out their sale. If you've been waiting out or eyeing the Always pan, their knives are incredible, the cutting board, they have a pot, they have all different kinds of products. If you've been waiting, now's the time to get it because everything's on sale. All right, so without further ado, let's make these pancakes. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do, let's chop up some macadamia nuts for the topping. All right, you guys, my pancakes are done. Now the whipped topping's a little runny. I gotta work on that a little bit more, but I'll tell you guys what I did. I basically just used coconut milk, powdered sugar, and vanilla. I need to make it a little bit fluffier, but I'm working on it. I do know that you want to keep the coconut really cold because it melts easily, and it's on hot pancakes right now, so it's kind of melting. So good. Thank you so much again, Our Place, for partnering with us on another video. And don't forget to visit the link down below to shop their annual spring sale. Okay, Zach, what do you think?
Okay, I like the homemade one better.
Tastes the whipped cream.
What?
The coconut whipped cream.
Yeah. It tastes less sugar. I don't know, but I'm assuming because you only put like 2 ingredients or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I think it's better. I think it needs to be colder. It wasn't that cold.
I know.
But the first couple bites, I was doing them side by side, but then now I added the fresh pineapple to it, it like takes it to that next level.
Yeah, it really does.
You have to be like fruity tropical. Obviously, if you like chocolate chip pancakes, it's not that.
Yeah, no, it's more like fruity.
But the pineapple mixed in there.
And he actually did a taste test of the coconut whipped cream that I just made, and then the one I showed you guys where it comes in the can. The can works in a pinch, but nothing.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, nothing compares to homemade. Nothing, I feel like, is what I was gonna say. Yeah. But when I was at the grocery store, I quickly just like looked up recipes for coconut whipped cream just while I was there. And a lot of them said before you make it, put your bowl in the refrigerator or freezer for a little bit and the whisk, because the coconut melts so quickly. And that's really true, because I forgot to put my bowl in the refrigerator in enough time. I think it got maybe 10 minutes of chill, but I think it needs to be like cold.
Yeah.
And I just don't know how to make it like super fluffy. So if you guys make coconut whipped cream, leave us some tips down in the comments, because I could totally see us doing that more often.
Oh yeah, it was cold. It just wasn't like that refrigeration cold yet.
And it melts quick on the pancakes, because the pancakes are hot. So good. But I think the one, I'm almost positive the one in Hawaii at the gazebo is mixed with either like the
you said the marshmallow fluff
or the Cool Whip. I can't quite figure it out, but I actually think if you mix the coconut milk in with Cool Whip, that would be delicious.
Oh, it would.
And the Cool Whip is like frozen, like cold.
Well, it's whipped cream. I remember as a kid, I think if I went to my grandparents' house, they'd always have Cool Whip. She'd make like a real pie or cake, but always would have Cool Whip. And I remember as a kid, I'd love it, because at our house, my parents would just make it. But like looking back, I loved it so much.
Same.
That's going to say, I don't remember the last time we bought Cool Whip.
I actually make a fruit pizza that calls for Cool Whip.
Do you put Cool Whip on it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the last time.
Yeah, it's been years though.
She would make it every 4th of July, because she
made like a little flag.
You'd make a flag out of it, but it was like an oatmeal cookie with this cream cheese
Cool Whip
Cool Whip with the berries on top. It was one of my favorite things. One of my sisters even that would always be like, dude, that's the best thing I've ever had.
Yeah, and my sister loves it too.
Well, we gotta make it next month.
I know, okay.
Oh, yeah, Court loves it too.
Yeah.
I love it. I picked up these, I picked up these for just to try them, but then I thought it was a perfect time to do it, since I have to have soft foods. It's how do you say that?
Why do you have to have soft foods? Because we've been gone for a little bit, so we haven't been able to update you guys.
Oh, I got a tooth implant.
Yeah. So
I have like notorious bad teeth. Like growing up, I would floss, brush my teeth. Obviously there's times that I forget or whatever. We all do. As a kid, I had to have I had cavities. Growing up, I've had multiple root canals. It just sucks. And every time I go to the dentist, I feel like they're giving me false hope, but at the same time, they're like, you're just like predestined to have bad teeth. So I got an implant yesterday.
You started the process. He hasn't got the crown portion yet.
Yeah, but they actually went in and put the implant in and everything. I got these right when we got back from Hawaii, but now I was like, oh, it's a perfect time to try them since I need soft food.
Yeah.
How do you say that brand? New Haven?
I do not know. Yeah.
They're from Brooklyn. I've had this brand before. It's a good brand. Like their other stuff, I feel like I've had a French vanilla and a honeycomb one.
Oh, the honeycomb was delicious.
And it's a good brand.
Yeah.
So, but these flavors, they're limited edition, obviously. Could you see that? Kraft mac and cheese.
Disgusting. These are gonna, I don't know what these are gonna taste like.
And this one is, I don't know if you can see that, pizza. I think we should try the pizza one too, because I could see that one being okay.
So try that one first. Or what? Does it look like pizza? Does it have chunks of pepperoni?
Marinara in there.
Ew, it does.
No, what is it? Does it say?
I don't know, but it looks like tomato sauce. Look at that. Ew. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna open
I think the pizza one will be, they both sound crazy.
Ew. Oh my gosh.
This one seems like more crazy.
I can't get that one. Let me smell this one. I can't really smell.
I can't smell that one either. It smells like freezer.
Yeah, it smells like the freezer. Okay, which one do you want to try first?
The pizza one.
Okay, here you go.
Okay, pizza flavored French ice cream. We'll try it together, but.
There's yours. Oh my gosh, gross.
Well, I don't know what it's supposed.
I don't either, but oh, that's a big bite too.
Ready?
Okay, cheers. It's really like thick.
There's tomatoes in it. And mozzarella cheese.
It's weird, like I thought it was gonna taste way more savory than it does. It's sweet.
If you gave me this and didn't tell me it was pizza, I don't know if I would know.
I know, same.
I would just think like,
Honestly though, just the thought of it's kind of grossing me out. I can't give it another try. I don't even know why I love pizza, but it's like weirding me out.
this is a one and done thing, but I'm not kidding. If you gave me this, I wouldn't think, oh
Same.
man, that's gross and that's pizza.
I wouldn't know what it was, to be honest.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't be able to like pinpoint the flavor.
Okay, this one I'm really curious for. This is so weird.
This is like making my stomach hurt.
Okay.
Oh, ew.
Oh yeah,
Ugh.
that's gross.
You know what it tastes like? You know when you make mac and cheese and you open up the cheese and it's almost like you get a wafting like cheesy smell?
Exactly.
It tastes like, that tastes like the mac and cheese.
This
Don't like
one's
that
gross.
That one's gross.
The other one, like I'll have this here in case someone comes over to try it. The pizza one, I could see like having it. I don't know why. It doesn't taste that
Zach will
bad.
be eating that today.
That's all I have.
Yeah, I don't recommend this one. That's like hurting my stomach, but I'm not a spontaneous person when it comes to food. I'm actually like, I'd like to think I'm not picky, but I am. Like I don't eat seafood. I don't like to like try new things.
Yeah. I will always say I'm picky with food.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try things, but I'm picky. If I don't like something, I don't like something. You're cute though. You always say you're not picky. Like you just,
Yeah.
but you really
kind
are
of am.
picky.
We are back with a new camera. I think I told you in the last vlog, I believe we left that footage in where I broke the camera. I dropped it on the tile. I was trying to like film us packing up and leaving, you know, getting ready to go back home. And the camera totally fell on the tile. So I tried to like get it back going again and it just was toast. It was so sad. I was stomach sick about it because I just was like, no, like I'm not a clumsy person. So it was, I hate when I do things like that, but we're back home. We're kind of getting back into the groove of things. And I've done a little bit of antique shopping. So I'm gonna share some goodies that I recently got with you guys. I went to a couple different antique stores and this is like a little bit collected. My friend and I went to like a little vintage event here in Phoenix and I got a couple things there. So I thought I would go ahead and share those with you guys. I have so much to share with you guys. I have so much going on. I wanna share everything. So let's go ahead and share the vintage stuff because it's so good. Is it better to do like that? No, maybe it's better to keep the light off. Okay, so I have everything behind me. But first I'm gonna show you guys this little vase because it's like a little bud vase, but I don't think it's water safe. But are you kidding me? Look how cute this is. I went to Trader Joe's and got some flowers to just kind of sprinkle around the house, and I did like some bud vases, but I think I'm gonna actually have to put them in with the other ones because I kind of split. I bought one pack of ranunculus and split them between the two, but this is kind of like leaking at the bottom, but it's still such a cute little vase just for decor. Now, one thing that I kind of realized is I'm not like a trinket person, and I've said that so many times. One sec, let me dump out this water. You gotta be careful. I didn't think this was clay or gonna have an issue, but you gotta be careful with these ones because I feel like they're not always like water safe, but it's still such a cute little vase. I got it for $3 at a little antique store, but it's not water safe. Oh, sad, so sad. Anyway, I shared this little vase though. It's not vintage. I shared this one in an Amazon haul. So I just put I put them all in here. I already forgot what I was talking about. I might have to go back and see what I was talking about. Oh, I think I remember. So what I was saying is I'm normally like a big piece kind of person. Like I like to maybe splurge a little bit more, but get like really big pieces that scale really nicely on furniture or in corners. And usually I try to stay away from little trinkets. I find that they feel a little cluttery to me in my space. However, I've kind of realized lately that I need a little bit of little items, not crazy, but just something that I can just add to little areas. So I've been picking up bud vases. I feel like that gives me something to work with, but also allows me to put some flowers in there, which I really love. So that's why I got this little vase here. But like I said, I'm gonna have to because I can't put flowers in here, but I'll just use this by itself. Totally my style. When I saw it, I was like, oh, that was meant for me. Then I found this little one. You guys, look how cute this is. And I personally, I still get questions about like my style. What's my style? How would I describe my style? And honestly, I feel like it's just the things that I gravitate towards. I like a very like European old world feeling, but I also kind of like to feel like I'm in Tulum. So whatever that is, that's my style. But I do love old world. I like to kind of feel like I am in like the European countryside. I just kind of like the history of that feeling. Like I feel like, to me, it feels like very like items that someone has had forever and just has so much history in them. So I found this little vase. This is so cute on a stack of books. This was also, no, this one was $6. And at first I wasn't gonna get it, and I was like, Brandy, go back and get the dang thing. So I got this. I love it. Also, you guys, Zach and I got our wedding rings resized. I haven't worn my wedding ring, like really worn it, since before COVID, because I put on a lot of COVID LBs and it just was like so uncomfortable. I was like cramming it on, and then I'd have to use soap to get it off. So finally we just said, we're gonna resize them, and now I can wear my ring. Okay, so then I went to a little vintage event with my friend, and I got this bowl here. Now, I don't know if this is truly vintage, to be honest. I feel like when we went to this like little vintage, I don't know what you call it, like market, it was then when I was like, this all cannot be vintage. Like there were so many vintage clay pots at a couple different booths, but the booths looked like they were the same owner. I don't really know how to describe it, but I was like, these might be replicas. So I don't know if this was vintage, but I loved it and I had to have it. Zach loved it as well. I feel like in places it totally looks vintage, but I don't know if I trust that it actually is vintage. Nevertheless, I still loved it and still had to have it, and I just plan on using it as a fruit bowl. So I picked this up. I don't know about you guys, but I've been into ashtrays. I don't know what it is. I feel like they make really great catch-alls, and I really like them. So I found this all brass ashtray, and it was nice and big, so I felt like, oh, this is perfect to put in an entry or on a stack of books, anywhere that you're gonna like kind of store some things. I kind of want to clean it a little bit more. It looks like it's been cleaned, but I loved it. I just thought this was perfect. It's solid brass. It's such a good little piece. I think I paid $19 for this. And then for the wood bowl, I think I paid $65, I believe. I got this little blue and white dish. Now you guys know I've been totally into blue and white lately. And the funny thing about the blue and white is that I loved it back like years ago, probably 10 years ago. I was super into like vintage plates. I just got this little plate. This was half off, so I only paid $1.50 for this one to add to my collection. Now I kind of want a mix of blue and white, so just ones that I'm really drawn to and I'm attracted to. I just am gonna start collecting them and have a mix matched collection. Now I have my set from Zara, and then I have my new set that I just got from Amazon. I shared it in an Amazon video, Amazon home decor haul. But I do want to kind of intermix and like collect over time and really kind of create a set of blue and white dishes. So I like to mix them. I just got a little appetizer plate, but like I like to mix them with like my new modern like dishes that I got from Crate & Barrel with the vintage. I just feel like, I just like that look. I like it a lot. Now I will say the only thing that's kind of a struggle is like having the new dishes from Crate & Barrel. They're quite white, and these ones are a little off-white from aging and just kind of like, you know, over time they just kind of, that's how they showed their wear. So I don't know, it's a little off, but it's okay. This cookbook right here is super inspiring to kind of like see. I feel like sometimes it can be really difficult to kind of see the vision, where sometimes I think of blue and white and I know it's super timeless and I love it. I'm super into it. And so many of you guys are collecting and love blue and white as well. But sometimes I feel like, for me personally, it can be done a little, I feel like it has to be done just right, almost like effortless. I don't really know if I can describe what I'm trying to say. I only like a kiss of it. I don't like it to like overtake the whole thing. Actually, you guys, I found very similar ones to these on Amazon. I kind of want to return the other ones and get these ones, or just collect them all, or just like continue to collect them over time. But this cookbook I love because they use a lot of blue and white, and it really does kind of help me visualize like what I like and what I don't like. I guess like kind of look through and kind of see, but they mix in, you know, the blue and white with other things, and I feel like I'm really into the blue and white. I just think it's so timeless. You know what it is too? It's so charming. I feel like a sense of like warmth when it comes to the blue and white dishes. I don't know. It's almost like it was handed down to you, or I don't know. I just am really into it. I love it. So if you haven't picked up this cookbook, not only do the recipes look and sound amazing, I've heard they're amazing. I haven't cooked anything out of this recipe book yet, but it has blue and white dishes all throughout it and kind of helps give some inspo. So check this one out. And then you guys, I've got, okay, another little bud vase, this little brass bud vase. Like I said, this one was half off as well, $1.50. I have been super into kind of trying to collect a little bit of like bud vases and little pieces to help with those little areas that need something just little, you know what I mean? Okay, and then the last thing I got is this crystal little lamp for the kitchen. I don't know where I'm gonna put it in the kitchen. I kind of need to give each room a little revamp. I feel like I've been saying that here on the vlog, because I know I've been saying it in person and to my friends. I feel like a couple of the spaces just need a little like oomph, you know, like just a little like some like pick me up, especially our bedroom. I kind of want to do a little makeover in our bedroom. I just don't know how far I want to go with it. And then the bathroom, the kitchen as well. I feel like our kitchen has been like this for months and it just needs a little like rearrange. So I picked up this little lamp. You guys, at first I was like gonna give it to my friend and let her get it. This lamp was $3. $3. It's so stinking cute. And because I just kind of like don't love the flowers. I kind of wish it was like not so scalloped, like a little bit more masculine. It's a little feminine. But then she went and plugged it in to make sure it worked. Now I hope that this cord's okay. I gotta show you guys. This is just the cutest stinking little thing you've ever seen. I just can't get over it. Let me turn it on. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Oh, I just can't. Let me show you. Like, look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I feel like the camera doesn't even like show how cute it is in real life. It needs a clean. It's very, very dusty, but I just thought it was just so stinking cute. And I do think it goes well with what I have going on. I really like to mix styles and mix, you know. I think one thing I struggled with a lot with my style is that it had to be like one style. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't kind of mix in. And then I was like, well, why do I think this? What's making me feel like I can't like put like a scalloped cute little lamp in my kitchen? Like why do I feel like it needs to be like aged white marble or something? I don't know, but that's what's super cool about home decor is you can collect these things over time and you can elevate your style and kind of redefine your style anytime you want. So that's just kind of what I'm working on. Also, I wanted to give you guys a little update. Hold on, let me get you off of here. I wanted to give you a little update on that cute little, this dresser. As you guys know, I got this little dresser for $40. It's been sitting here waiting for me to give it some TLC, kind of bring it back to life. But I have not had time to do that quite yet. However, okay, so my friend has an old key that we're gonna see if it can work. We don't really need it to work. Oh, you know what? I don't think it's gonna work because I don't know how I'm gonna get a key for this, but I got this little tassel. Are you kidding? Look how cute this is. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so cute. And at first I thought it would be too big and that I couldn't get in that second drawer, but then I thought I could just like flip it up if I need to get in there and it could be like this, you know, still attached to the key. Now, the only thing that I'm kind of struggling with are these knobs right here. I have three options. Either I'm gonna keep these knobs on here. I don't know why I'm not like obsessed with these knobs. I just feel like they don't feel very luxe. They feel kind of, I don't know, I kind of wanna elevate them a little bit. So I'm gonna put a picture of like some other ones that I was looking at that are brass, which I think would be really cute, but I just don't know if the brass is gonna kind of clash with or be too much with this, with the tassel. And then I also recently found some on either Amber Interiors or Studio McGee, some like aged iron. That's the other option that I'm looking at. I kind of lean more towards the vintage, but you guys let me know down in the comments. But you guys, look at how cute this is. Oh. So cute.
I would say we were good together. I would say we had fun.